My baby, hello, my honey.
Great way to ruin the entrance, Damien.
That's what I do.
Indeed. Hello, YouTube. Joey here from Team Brain Infinity, hosting tonight's Saturday Night Live stream. And as always, I have my teammate Jalen.
Hey, what's up, guys? I know who I am.
We have the guy who ruined the entrance and continues to ruin it. And we have someone who has not been on camera in a while.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back after
Indeed.
so long.
He's back from the dead.
Yes, it's been a millennium.
So tonight we're just mainly going to go over pretty much an overview, update of the channel, and also Set 5 stuff because the entire Set 5 set was spoiled and lots of nice stuff came in it.
Older set.
And we're only talking about a few key cards. We're not going to try and go over the whole set. Because,
And I'm not going over
one, some of them would just be painful to try and talk about.
and two, we don't have all the translations, and three, that would be an entire waste of time as we're probably going to do that in the following weeks as it gets closer anyway.
So alright, guys, how about we do like at least 3 cards from each world?
So that would entitle 12 cards. I could live with that.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Joey, I'll let you talk about Katana World if you let me talk about DDWs.
I don't care about Katana World. I want to talk about Dragon World.
Okay, can I talk about Darkness though?
If you really feel the need to.
Okay.
Damien, which one of the worlds are you taking?
Whatever's left.
Well, I mean, there's Katana and Magic.
I'll talk about both, sure.
Wait, Jalen needs a world. What is this?
What about Jalen?
Frankly, don't
Jalen,
give a
talk
fuck
about
if I do. Like I said, I'll just, when I didn't say anything, but I'll just go with leftovers like Damien, whatever the hell's the last
You
world. I
can
don't
review
really care.
Dragon Ball, Jalen.
Oh, no, hold up. I have integrity. I don't want to do that.
Don't worry.
Joey,
I have
Joey,
integrity. I
You're the
want to talk
Yamato.
about actual good cards.
I'm taking
Damien,
Dragon.
Damien, why don't you let Jalen do Magic World and you can do Katana?
Jalen likes to do its Jalen world.
What?
So,
I don't even believe in that.
So in other words, you're playing Katana and he's doing Magic. Okay. Okay, so
I'll do Katana. That's fine.
let's pick out 3 to 4 main cards in the set for each of our worlds.
Alright, so let me go look for some cards.
Magic. What did you get?
3 or 4. It doesn't have to be a specific one of the 2. What else? Oh, disappointment.
Hee hee ho ho.
So 2 really good cards. I mean,
I would just say just pick 3 just
like
to
some-
make it go down fast. So let's see who I want to do.
You got 2 good cards.
I'm gonna do 4. An interesting one, a good one, and what I would call, in my opinion, a disappointment.
All right.
Well, at least it looks cool. This isn't it. This is not what I was looking for.
Oh, this is even a magical card. Whoops. Thought you were magic. Okay, you're not either. Why do you have magic in your name? God damn it.
Catch the magic.
What the fuck? Catch magic.
Oh, well then.
There we go.
Well then. Okay. Screw the card I was looking for. Now I like that. Okay, I got my 4 cards.
Oh, we said 3. Joe, the
I
fuck.
said 3 or 4.
Joey
Oh
said
my
three.
god.
I'm still doing three because I don't feel like studying a lot of cards.
I mean, do the cards that are obviously important in this set,
Uh,
or giant
I'm
disappointment.
just waiting for you guys. I'll comment after one of
Mhm.
you guys are
I've
done.
already picked. I've already picked.
I mean, we're picking our own world. We're picking the worlds we decided, not other worlds. So
no,
go
I
pick
know
your some
that. It's
three
just
and pick the
it's
most
just
important Katsuna cards, pretty much.
it's just
Yeah, yeah. I'm waiting for there.
the bad news is I didn't really study this set, so
Then why did you want to take Darkness? Should have just taken Katsuna.
I really didn't study continent
I
either.
know more about Katna than Darkness.
So you're, in other words, you're fine with the way things went.
Basically, he's fine with it.
And you're already fine with it, so whatever.
I've also studied Darkness a lot.
What, are you building it or something?
Well,
I just know I
I
just
have
know
a
all the
magical
cards out of the
card.
set. Doesn't take that long.
Well, guys, I have a magical card I know hasn't been translated, but what it's said to do is, well, you'll know when I go. But it's not on
Let's
the
see.
wiki. It's like one of the cards they said they haven't translated, but people have already said like what the ability is, which is not on the wiki.
Let's see.
Well, in the meantime, I'm going to go get my coat. I'll be right back.
I got one card so far.
Only one? What the hell?
I'm telling you, I didn't study a lot.
Just dig into the Facebook group. They have most of it posted there.
And then just pop up the name of the card, like, honestly. Yeah.
I know.
If you're looking for triples and doubles, I think I know most of them.
I mean, if you're looking for triples and doubles, just get the good ones. I mean, Devlin, I could think of like two off the top of my head for you.
I even just told you one of them.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
That was one of the ones I was thinking of, and the other one's a double. Ugh. Actually, I could think of three cards off the top of my head, and they're all cards you like, Devlin. So, how are you guys doing? Because Devlin seems to be. Hello?
No.
You got your three?
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, I got my three. You can start.
I'm waiting on the others. Are you good, Jalen? Jalen? Yep, he's not working. Damien, what about you?
What's up?
Did you get your cards?
I have them all memorized. I'm just waiting for someone else to. I can start if you want.
Sure.
Yeah, I finally got my three. Yeah,
Okay.
I finally got my three.
Go ahead. Pop them out.
Who's going first?
Damien. I'm just waiting for him to speak.
Alright. So, Continental World. New archetype. Waters. Makes you wet. There you go.
Damien,
Um,
this PG.
Most of the, a lot of the support is more Skull Warrior focused, focusing on bettering that deck. Ninjas is more of some stuff that kind of fill the gaps. They have a better ultimate buddy that gives moves, which is very relevant. What else? There's also the what's it called? Super lethal formation, which I thought was a lot worse before because I thought it went away after you used it. But apparently, this thing, the actual set spell stays on the field after you have to use a soul for it. Of course, you have the attack on buddy fight, double attack.
Attack on buddy.
Gonna take down that fire giant, right? Even though it doesn't
Attack on buddy.
That would be funny to recreate that.
I like that reference.
Okay, so is that your?
Oh yeah, basically those are really good tools for the ninja deck. But the star of the show, and my favorite card in the set is the water size 2. I don't know her name. But
I know who you're talking about.
It's a size 2, 5,000 power, 5,000 defense, 2 critical. Pay 1 gauge and put 2 waters from your drop zone. Can be spells, can be anything. Into the soul of this monster, and then it has Soul Guard, and then it also has the act ability. You can remove a soul and drop out one of your opponent's gauge. So right when you play, you can drop 2 of your opponent's gauge at the cost of having no Soul Guard.
Which is pretty damn good. And
it's really good when you're have a weapon out and you're planning on playing it on the side. You can just you're not nobody's gonna attack into it anyway, so you might as well just drop all the soul and hurt your opponent as much as possible. Now, aside from that, I have a card that I like more than it, and it was the first card spoiled out of set 5.
Okay, that's the card.
I'm talking about a nice little size 2 Skull Warrior called one sec. Just look up the name real quickly. I think it's on the wiki.
Okay, well that's what it is, Damien. No more cards, because that's 5.
Come on, mate. Anyway, let me just finish this real quickly. The reason why I like it is not only because it searches out Underworld and sets up a field for you instantly. It also thins out your deck, filters out all the situational cards in your hand, which Katana does need. But the problem with Skull Warriors is that you can't run, like, for example, Clear Serenity because it's just a dead card in your hand. Like, you're not going to be using that gauge that much. You're so rush-centric that...
Oh, fuck, finally it's working.
But more importantly, there's a new set spell that it's both a Demon Way, a Water, and a Ninja Arts, which is very relevant. And it's pay 1 gauge, and all your Waters get +2/+2. So, first of all, as soon as you play the size 2, you can play it and make it a 6k wall. Or more importantly, you can play the other size 2 that has Soul Guard and make it a size 2 Seeker, which a lot of decks already have problems taking down. But the more important interaction is with Shiden. You can play the size 2, discard like a Clear Serenity if you have too much gauge, then call Shiden and discard the Demon Way and Ninja Arts that you got in your hand and draw 2 cards. So if you have like a hand that's too good, you can just like sin the deck and then draw 2 cards that aren't a set spell, so you never get bad draws. So that card single-handedly makes the deck amazingly consistent.
Seems nice.
And that concludes it for Katsuna World.
What world is next?
Well, I'm finally back because my internet finally did. Well, it wasn't even my internet. It was just something on Google Plus give me a message and then it knocked me out the call or something. But nonetheless, I was going to talk about Magic World. One thing I want. Hold up, I have a scan of the card right here, so I can just read it, so I'm not messing up.
If you could screen share it or anything like that.
No, it's on my iPad. One thing I wanted to talk about is a size 1 known as Magic Artist Andy. Now, this card is a size 1 for Magic World 1/2/2, and it has the ability, if you would call a wizard from hand, the call cost is reduced by 1 gauge. It has the attribute Wizard, Arts, and it's pretty decent. It's got a nice 2 crit, which you don't see often in Magic World. Of course, the stats are lackluster. This is Magic World, so it's not the bat. That doesn't make this card any less relevant. And the fact that it gets to reduce the gauge of a monster you want to call is really, really good. Now, this isn't exactly relevant with too many things in Wizards. One, because there's not many cards that you would call that may cost you a lot of gauge. But this actually makes a lot of like even some of the new cards more relevant. Like there's like some I didn't catch the name, but it's a 4/4/2 wizard, and it costs 2 gauge to call. That's 4 crit, so it's pretty nice that this card Andy can allow it to just be 1 gauge, so that make it pretty good. It can make cards, of course, like Mary Sue, able to be costing only 1 gauge to call, so you don't always have a little bit of a gauge issue when using her. Like you would have to like usually search out a kosher or a even a nice one, and then like or do something to try and like preserve gauge, or like call get a magical goodbye because it's free. So like you can't usually just get a lot of things from Mary Sue because of her costing 2 gauge. So Andy does help a little bit with that, and also a nice 2 crit monster isn't that bad either.
More importantly, he makes Axia 3 for free to play.
Yeah,
Indeed.
he also makes Act.
So now you can finally run those 4 Axias everyone always wanted.
Um, and the next card I want to talk about is Epic Fail. It is a new spell. It's pretty interesting. You may only cast it when when your opponent's attacking with a size 2 or less monster and only attacking with that monster. If you have a card of Dragon Wizard on your field, then it goes into your opponent's gauge. If not, it returns that monster they were attacking with to the hand. So it's a pretty similar card to maybe just like a simple nice one, but I mean not nice one, magical goodbye, but like it's specifically for when they're attacking, and then it's Dragon Wizard supported. So if not, you can just either like give them a gauge, and I mean if so you give them a gauge, but you can still like return something to their hand. So it's not technically a bad card, but it can also work pretty well in some ways.
2 problems with that before you continue. The first problem is the only clause, because the reason is most of the Dragon Wizards you want to be using this with is the high defense one, like Tempest Enforcer, right? But because
Yeah.
because it doesn't work with link attacks, basically what makes Goodbye was a good with Tempest Enforcer, because a lot of the decks are forced to link attack it, and then you can just bounce the card and they lose another attack on top of that. With this card, does not do that. Second reason is because Magical almost 80% of the time, I'd say, wants to use a Goodbye on their own creature to preserve it instead of using it on their creature. The only creature that I'd actually use Goodbye on is like something that has like double attack, like Blading Phoenix, or a Fawn, something that's giving crit like a Fawn or a Condo.
Yeah. Or just like anything that costs them gauge, and it's like easy to remove.
Or if you want the creature to block the attack, like if you want to sacrifice it. But Magical very rarely wants to sack their own creatures for no reason.
Yeah. So then and the last card I want to go over is a really shit one, and reasons it's shit. Artificial Angel Vir, Vir, Virginie? I don't know. Costa. Size 3, 816. Wizard. Unfortunate. I wish this was a 72. Call cost. Pay 2 gauge. And these are its abilities. If you have a size 2 wizard on the field, reduce the size of this card by 3. So it becomes a size 0. And it has double attack. So once per turn, this card may stand after its first attack. So reasons why this card sucks. You can remove the size 2 with any counter removal, and then pretty much if you have a size 1, you have to start breaking the size gap. So either this dies or the size 1 dies. Another reason this card sucks. It costs one. It has one critical and double attack. There's no reason to play this. Two, it's two, and once again, it's two. I mean, I want. Oh yeah, once again, it's 2 gauge to call this. It may be 8,000 power, which is a pretty nice thing, but it has 6K defense, which is pretty. It's still nice, but once again, it's removable by Pillar of Fire and shit like this. And if you lower its size now, so even if they have a size 2, and say you don't have a size 1, they can still just destroy this with like Death Grip because now its size is lowered. Or like Dragonic Thunder.
Because you can also kill the one.
Dragonic Thunder rate.
Yeah, it just makes it more susceptible to like other removal, and this card is not worth what you're calling it for. So really, butt card. I don't see you wanting to play this anytime soon. But yeah, I could talk about another card. We are not sure about the name yet, but it is a set spell for wizards, and if you discard a wizard, you can negate a spell once per turn.
That is going to help wizards gauge costs so well, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
They honestly, in my opinion, wizards cannot afford the gauge for Abracadabra. Also, I just want to talk about 2 utility spell cards for Magic World, because Magic World is really important for that. The first one is it has Suzuha, however you pronounce her, on it.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's pay 2 gauge, draw 3, and discard 1. So you're paying an extra gauge.
Wait, it's draw 3?
Yeah, it's draw 3.
Wait, when people translated it said draw 2.
No, later in the chat it says 3. It's draw 3 and discard 1. So you're paying an extra gauge for a nice one that digs 1 card deeper, but you have to ditch a card.
It's not bad then. I thought it was 2 when they translated.
There's also a really good charge spell for 72s. It's Bold Retaliation, but for your opponent. So whenever you deal damage to your opponent.
The other one.
Better than Bold Retaliation because you get to control how much you're getting it for it. Instead of Bold Retaliation, you kind of have to like.
I still wouldn't find it. I don't still find it like. I find it more useful than Bold Retaliation, but just the same problem.
Honestly,
I still wouldn't want to play it.
If the 72 Pillars deck needs gauge, then that's the one you go for. Because a lot of them can hit for 3 crit now.
First volumes. I know, especially since they have a vanilla, like Mad World is probably their best vanilla, literally a 6/3/1, and it's just free.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then, like with Summon's Great Barrier, since it's size 2, you can just call 3 of these or something. So, go ham.
Oh well. So there is a Armor Dragon size 3 that I haven't seen yet. It's called General Baldness.
Oh yeah, this card. This card's fucking hilarious.
It's the post says pay 4 gauge, but it's clearly a 3. Pay 3 gauge and place up to 2 size 3 monsters from your hand into this unit's soul.
Wait, they have to be size 3?
Then you can.
Yeah, they have to be size 3.
It's for the size 3.
Yeah, but I'm still saying the cards themselves have to be a size 3.
It's a 7/4/7 size 3 with pay 1 gauge as an act. Pay 1 gauge, destroy one of your opponent's spells or items. Move Soul Guard lifelink 2. It's a triple rare apparently.
Oh god, please no.
It's a size 3 deck coming in.
I don't want to play General
Joey, you talked about Super Armor Dragon deck. It's a thing now.
It's not Super Armor Dragon, it's just General Boldness.
Who gives a fuck? It works best in Armor Dragon deck.
No, it's Super Armor Dragon General Boldness.
Oh no. No.
Joey, Super Armor Dragon meta.
No.
It's literally made for the Super Armor Dragon deck.
It really is.
It's really
they should have made it a double rare at the most. I would not want to pull that as my triple. I would cry.
It's the best card ever.
well, looks like I'm pulling it as a card now.
The baldness is real.
Watch, you're gonna pull it SP if there's an SP.
I'm going to try.
I'm gonna get like 6 to 8 boxes. I guarantee you, he's gonna be the card I pull in every single box.
Okay, the card I want to pull in every single box is probably one of the ones Devlin's talking about.
I got a lot of set 4, and now I'm stuck with 5 Gargantua Blade Dragons nobody wants.
I'll take them for free.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Your turn, Devlin.
I was hoping I could get more time, but let's get to what I got. So looking at Dart Ninja Dragon Roll, and look what I've seen so far. We're gonna start off with the Death Ruler half because they need to be talked about too. And one of
That's
their
really who?
Death Ruler, one of the new Death Ruler cards, and his name is Death Ruler 13.
13. So good.
Devlin, speak up.
You are very far.
God.
Really? Huh. I'm speaking normal.
Okay, now you're better. Now you're better.
Oh, I'm speaking normal. Yeah, Death Ruler 13. So basically, I hope I get the stats right. He's a 13-2-2.
That is correct.
Yeah. His call cost is pay to gauge. And when he enters the field, deal one damage to your opponent.
Yeah, and if they have exactly 13 cards and drops them, deal 5.
Deal 5 damage to your opponent, which is ridiculous. So
I
basically,
would love that to happen to a Gold Ritter player.
Yeah. Fact.
Exactly 13 cards and you drop them, you must take 5 damage. You lose.
I know, right?
Well, unless they we're at 5 life, went for Jackknife Gift, so they're at 8.
Then they're 3 and he double attacks twice for the win.
But yeah, double attack as well. So.
You're very far away again, Devlin.
Oh really? How about now? Nope, not good.
No.
Yeah, you're low again.
Okay, I got to talk louder. Know what you did the first time to fix it, but do it again.
I didn't do anything. I just.
Oh, well then. Technical difficulties.
Alright.
Death Ruler's a really good card for Death Rulers. He's good at any situation in the game, early game, late game.
Did you guys talk about the Death Ruler that called one from the drop yet?
No, because we were still on 13. Because he's extremely far away.
You guys said.
It's okay. Devlin's been far away half the time, apparently, so...
Alright, let me see. Let me try something new.
You're sounding a lot better.
Gosh, I really want to use my headphones, but forget it. But yeah, back to Death Ruler 13. Basically, he's a really good powerhouse monster for the Death Rulers now. I say play him as I say play 2 of them, 2 or 3 if you want.
In my head,
I would say 3 because he only costs 2 gauge.
Yeah, in my head, I'm thinking of a hilarious situation right now with that card.
Yeah, good job, Bushi, making Gold Ritter worse and worse.
No. I was thinking about this person going against Seeger, having to call up 13 to win the game and kill Seeger with its second attack. The person knows this will all happen, and as he's about to win with the second attack, instead of losing, he just casts Dragon Thunder, and kills the thing for free.
Actually, so doesn't 13 have 3k defense?
No.
Defense. He has 2k defense.
Oh man, he actually has 2k?
Oh, that's sad.
He has 3k.
Ichiro can't fuck him up then.
But so he can be easily removed, but his call cost is worth playing him, especially late game.
Death isn't meant to be defensive though. Like it's
yeah,
they don't really care about their defense.
No.
It's like
situation I had thought of, so I thought I'd throw that out there.
You can still dark energy him anyway, so it's not like you can't stop it.
That is true. Actually, yeah, dark energy can save him, at least. Oh man.
What's the next card you wanted to talk about?
One of the Purgatory Knights size 0. I forgot which name it was. I think it was Crossbow.
Yeah, it's a
Technically, well, basically, he's a size 0 El Quixote for Purgatory Knights because he have one critical. He's 2/1/2, and whenever he deals a damage to your opponent, he basically charges the top card of your deck.
He does have the restriction though that you can only call him if you have a Purgatory Knight out already, so you can't top deck him and call him.
Basically, call it. Best way to actually really good field. Call a Demios to the right. Have a weapon. Call this guy to the center. Call a size 1 to the left. Swing with this guy.
Size 1.
Yeah, call a size 1 to the left. Doesn't matter who it is.
No, the one that reduces the size by 1, so you can like if they kill Demios, you can sack it to that instead.
Yeah. True facts. But yeah, you're gonna swing with the size 0 first. You're gonna gain a gauge if your opponent lets you hit. Then you're gonna swing with Demios. Demios swings, and then you kill the size 0. You stand up. Your weapon gets an increase, and I think the weapon gets a critical when something dies.
+1.
Yeah, so the weapon's gonna get a critical +1 thanks to Demios. Demios is gonna stand up. You're gonna attack with the other card, the size 1. Then you attack with Demios again. Then if Demios doesn't hit, then you kill the other size 1. Stand Demios up again. The weapon gets another critical, and then you swing with Demios and the weapon and see if you can actually do a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
It looks like Demios needs a good buy of the magical variety.
And then if all this doesn't work out and then they don't kill Demios for some goddamn reason or you save it, next turn just use the search card and start going derp off again.
You don't even use the search card. You just get the one that pulls them up from the drop zone.
Oh yeah, they have a freaking. I have no idea why they were dumb enough to give them a drop calling card.
Well, it does cost a life though, so there is that.
Oh, it does cost a life.
I was gonna say.
Well, actually, it's better than life. It's pay 1 gauge and take 1 damage, so you can use the draw card with it.
Oh fuck no!
I was gonna say if he's got him to 3 life, use Death Strike Requiem, and just end it there. Because you just got the gauge from the size 0, so you have the gauge for Death Strike Requiem.
Or you could do like really bad plot armor and wait for your opponent to try and finish you off with an impact and distortion punish for them.
Sure.
Oh my god.
It's a really bad rare.
Oh, thank God, it's only a rare.
I know. That's what I said. I was grateful they made it only a rare.
I wouldn't want that in my double rare poll. I swear.
And
what's
your third?
What
What's your third
card are you
card?
talking about?
Oh, and the third and final card. I personally,
Talking about this.
personally, I didn't have enough time to look for cards, so I just basically went to this card, and that's Purgatory Knights Mad Halberd Dragon.
Yeah.
Basically, Halberd Dragon clone. Difference is you have to have a Purgatory Knights in order to call it.
Well, no, not to call it. Pay 1 gauge to call it. It doesn't get moved. It doesn't get moved unless you have a
move.
Which is fine.
Yeah, but it's still good. It's still just as good as Halberd, so.
I know. I mean, like, it's not super benefit move, but it still gets moved, and it's the same stuff.
I mean, half the time you're not going to move it regardless, so whatever.
Exactly.
Well, that's if you're playing hard.
But if you need to defend yourself because you don't want to take certain damage, or you think
this card, the way it was designed is actually better for this. I'm not saying they could have it's bad aging and regular move, but like it works fine even if like you can't move because like Dragon World it works differently because like you can't defend yourself if you have a center, except for like Golden Shield or something. But now with Mad Halberd and how it works in Darkness Dragon World, they have Midnight Shadow, which is the Art of Body Replacement clone, so it doesn't really matter if this thing's on the left or right. You can still probably block and attack.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So this is pretty much
and then if you're actually playing like in your main or like this is game 2 or 3, then you can have Death Shield, so you can just get another nullifier if they're attacking you, and then you also get the destroy size 1 or less. So win more.
Win-win situation. And actually, what is the name of that Purgatory Knights? What name in the one that you told me that turned into a size 1?
I forgot the name. Okay.
But what does it fully do? Because then it doesn't just turn into a size.
First of all, it's a size 2. That's 6,000 power, 2 critical, and 2 K defense. But if your buddy's a Purgatory Knight, then it becomes size 1.
And that's all it does?
And it has counter, sack a Purgatory Knight, gain 1 crit. You can only use it once per turn.
Oh, okay. And it's a counter ability, so right after you swing with something, if it doesn't work, then you can use this guy, pop that
I,
proton that you
he,
swung
he's like an alternative Demios. If they kill Demios, use him.
Yeah. Actually, that seems really fucking insane. This thing is almost insane. This thing is insane as freaking Armor Knight, I mean Dragonite Kondo, because you can literally just start raising your
Well,
fucking
Kondo
crit.
Kondo hits for like 5 crit though.
Okay, yeah, but like it's similar. You can start like literally going for two, then hit for three, then hit for three again. And then if you have a weapon in the middle, bam, GG.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because if you have a weapon, it's getting critical. It's gonna keep getting critical for everything you
Like they
destroy. You
all
destroy
become
two
size
monsters.
one. Like, wait,
You
wait,
destroy
wait. Does it specify that only like each copy can use an ability, or is it like Tetsuya, like period, you cannot use the ability again?
I'm not sure. I believe
I
you can
hope it's a
only.
Tetsuya clause, because then if calling three of these could equal game with a weapon.
Eh, I mean,
Basically,
all of three condos is still scarier.
that new weapon is good because it can just stack up on crits, especially when.
Nah.
The
Oh
weapon
yeah.
only gets a crit once per turn.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay, never mind then. But it can still be a good three
I
crit
mean, it's
hitter.
better than Drago Wing.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I mean, it's for the respective deck, so it's not as bad as we think Drago Wing is. But I guess that's everything.
Yeah, that's everything.
Yeah, so let's just give a little few up. Let's give a little few updates of like what's been going on, like why we haven't posted in like about 2 weeks and shit.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys haven't known, we're not all adults, so well, none of us are. So we're in school. School takes up a lot of our time, so we haven't been able to
I know this is a
do
bitch.
we haven't been able to post anything in a while because of school and getting close to the holidays. So now we're finally having a lot more free time opening up, and school's not becoming as a primary that's just taking over, so we can start posting up more content. Um, Another reason could be the lack of well just what's happening in Buddy Fight in general. Like we're not getting any new
Wait until
sets
spring,
until next
Nate.
year.
We got 3 releases in spring.
I know
Yeah.
spring is
That's
when we can start picking up on a lot more Buddy Fight content because once again Bushy Road's not been doing a lot of. I mean, this is the end of the year, so Bushy Road's waiting till next year to push out any new products. So
and
we're
the
not
best
going to be.
all right after midterms for me.
hmm So we're not going to be. So it's just not even like just because we were not only occupied with our own obligations, but but Bush there hasn't been much happening in the game, so we also don't want to just like I don't know put like rinse and repeat kind of content for you guys like because there's nothing to talk about exactly that we haven't already probably discussed on a live stream or a video. That our decks didn't change for a while because once again not any new cards or anything coming out, so we don't want to like just bore you like saying, oh, here's a monthly update of the exact same deck list or we changed a couple of cards maybe around. But it's definitely just because we haven't been able to get to our locals or something of the sort, been busy. So we apologize and we will do our best to put up any content. Definitely this upcoming Wednesday I am going to be doing pros and cons.
And
And I
Uh,
don't want to do any spoilers, but it's going to be on an individual card again. I want to start doing a little more on just individual cards. I'll work on decks later. Also, I'm going to put out on the fact that since set 5 is going to include a lot more new cards for like Magic, Katana, and so on and so forth. I'm going
New
to
decks.
try to avoid as many as those decks because I don't want to give an early verdict before any of these new amazing cards come out. But
like
if you guys want to see like another verdict on them, well, there's nothing that changed for them even after the last time I reviewed any of the Katana World deck, so not really. If you would have asked for it again, but definitely after set 5, you can definitely request any of those new built decks anyone could have thought of or anything.
Pillars.
Do you mind if I interrupt though?
Sure.
Yeah, sure, man.
I do mind.
Apparently, because a lot of us have parents and stuff. At this moment, I have to do some chores, so I'm just gonna mute myself and leave for a little while.
You
But
just
I
make
will
it
be
pretend you don't exist. That's what I do.
back. But yeah, I'm gonna be back. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I gotta go and do some chores real fast.
All
Okay,
right, man.
good.
I'm gonna try to speed it up. But yeah, I'm just gonna mute myself and basically come back when I can.
Okay.
Okay.
And as for also segments and videos and stuff, since there's not much for me to post, I figured I'd start working on a little segment that'll probably last from now until the end of January, which is when all the lovely new stuff comes out. We get a 1 year anniversary for Bushy Road, Buddy Fight products, and the game really being playable. So I figured I'd do like how to basically set up being a good player, getting into the game and know what you're doing for a beginner.
What's all the hubbub, bub?
And
Um,
another thing is we have like once again just because of school and other all things like that the burning top 5 that we had never got to have done again after just like a single video. It once again this was mainly due to the lack of content we were able to produce, but that is definitely going to be um back up again. We if any team members like just want to do anything for like any world they want to do, I would be more than happy to oblige and just work on a burning top 5 from another teammate, or if you just want, I can just do it again. I can just do one on a different world again.
hmm Okay, so I think that concludes the update portion. I'll be working on my new segment, trying to think of a name. Jalen's going to be working on those segments and possibly other videos in the mix. And we're going to start uploading more often since we're not as busy. Alright, let me know what you guys think of these awesome pink sleeves. But that's besides the point. So let's get into the last world we're going over. Everyone's favorite and most well-known world, Dragon World.
Top deck world.
Oh god.
I think that's an anime reference, but
No, that's just how they play. I mean, with a lack of draw power, it's top deck world.
I make up for it. I control things. Now that's innovation. Okay, let's get into the first card. I'm gonna screen share this stuff. Okay, so first card. Can you see this?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Night Dragon Hyperion.
I like this card. It's a weapon. It has 7,000 power and 2 critical, and it's extremely broken. It's a triple rare and set 5, break to the future. Has an equip cost of pay 2 gauge. You cannot call non-Dragonite monsters while it's equipped. And when the attack of this card destroys your opponent's monster or deals damage to your opponent, put the top card of your deck to the gauge. So it's a super glorified El Quijote. For 2 gauge.
With 7k power. First of all, let's just point out this has 7,000 power, 2 critical, completely and utterly fudging free.
It's 2 gauge. Yeah.
Oh, it's 2 gauge? What the fuck?
There's also
Oh,
a
who
combo
cares?
that works with it.
You're getting a gauge back basically every turn, so.
I know, but like pretty much, this is nearly a entirely guaranteed like free gauge. First of all, there's no restrict. If we're having 7k power and like just only costing 2 gauge, this still doesn't hinder anything on your field. This is just still like a very powerful card, and this weapon alone goes, oh hey Seeger, give me a gauge.
So this is a very nice Dragon Knight support card right here. Let's just say it like that. And I think this is
So
going to
Joey,
be like,
present the screen share to everyone so they can see it.
oh, they can't see it?
Well, like only when you speak.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Unfortunately, he hallmarks that for the Dragon Wool triple R's are going to be
Hey, I like this card.
going to be Dragon Wolves, by saying.
I like this card. If I pull it, I don't care.
Oh,
Okay.
Joey. Joe had to bring up the point of how like, oh, Dragon Ball doesn't have a lock of draw power, but now he's talking about the impact. He's hinting
Hey,
at the
it's
impact.
okay. I was gonna go over it next. Thanks for catching on, Joel.
Dragon
County
Arts, the glorious legacy.
Now, this card
Fucking-
is glorious, regardless of its name. You only cast this card if you have 5 or more Dragon Knights and drops. I know there's a question mark. But
Wow, what kind of requirement is that, Bushy? Dope thought process and able to do that.
Dragonic Knight. How is this only an uncommon? What the hell?
Yeah, I know. I know. It's 5.
That's your only concern? That it's not a hollow?
It's 2 gauge, and only 2 gauge, and you draw 3 cards, and there's no life restriction on this thing. It is very nice.
Thank God they actually added the clause you can't activate multiple.
They
Some
should
people would get derpy if you couldn't.
they should make it deals 0.1 damage and draw 3 cards.
0.1, what?
That would never affect the game in any way. I would be fine with it.
No, yes it would, because then it made people live on like point something life if like you would have hit them to 0.
0.9. I mean, you can't put negative life in this game.
Oh, I know that, but still.
So it doesn't matter. So that's this. Another Dragon World triple rare, apparently, is Venom Helper Dragon. It's an armor dragon. It's 1, 2, 3. Odd arrangement of numbers. And it's basically an El Quixote.
Well, why is El Quixote triple R? It's even a worse El Quixote. It doesn't even hit 2K.
I know.
Yes,
Oh,
3K
I'll tell you
defense!
why. I'll tell you why it's triple rare.
But, like, armor dragons don't need the gauge.
I know.
Also, why
This is Fishy being senile.
Flash an El Quixote in any deck, and for that matter? People already do it in Jackknife.
Holy
Oh, now
shit,
Armor
Joel.
Dragon, I should definitely play this. Like, this is just kind of a dumb design for a card. Like, we didn't really need this in any shape or form. I guess if you really like Gauge Excel Turbo, run El Quixote in this.
Gargantua's good and all, but, like, there's so many decks that can just shut it down. It's not worth running.
Exactly.
If you want a good
Exactly.
impact,
There's no
run the Red
fudging
Dragon
reason
one.
for this.
The Red Dragon impact is so good.
Which one?
I told you, the
The
one
Red
that
Dragon impact.
pays 3 gauge, discard a Red Dragon, deal 4 to your opponent.
Oh, I love that
give a
card.
center.
So, okay, continuing. On the last card, the disappointing Tomahawk Dragon.
It's not really disappointing. I think it's really good.
Tomahawk!
That disappoints me. the most.
Honestly, hitting that 2 crit is actually a really big game because, like, Boomerang,
It's
the
a
problem
really
with Boomerang
good
is
thing.
that,
It's just the fact that like it's a recurring 1 gauge and random card in your hand.
well, like I said, the set spell negates that. And if you're running Boomerang, you're running the set spell anyway.
Oh yeah,
Which is true.
the one that returns when you return to the hand, you gain a gauge. Yeah, it's pretty nice in this
So,
situation. It
Tomahawk
makes
Dragon
Tomahawk
is a
good.
2-2-1.
The fact that you have to use them in tangent to make that card worth repeatedly calling it.
Worth.
And it's basically a 2-crit Boomerang Dragon.
Honestly, in the deck that this guy fits in, you're only going to be calling him like 2 or 3 times before they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're really playing this like in a really good
And
rush. match or
unlike
something.
Boomerang Dragon, he's a Red Dragon.
Oh,
Yay!
it is?
I like red dragons, in case people don't know.
Vajra Blaster.
So, what you can do,
Well, that's one reason.
he actually works better as the impact because if you only have him in the impact, you can play him, attack,
Yeah.
attack him everything, return the hand, and play the impact. You can't do that with Boomerang.
Yes, so he's great in a red dragon deck, which is pretty cool.
I love red dragons, so yay! And he's a double rare.
These are all the Dragon Ball cards we know so far.
No, we know all of them. People are just being lazy and not translating them.
Oh, no, no. These are the ones I thought that were most important to go over or interested in going over.
Well, true. Yeah, the other ones are like pretty garbage, like Gauntlet Sword and all that.
Well, I mean, we have like 1,000 rapier clones for Dragon Knights, which is cool.
That's pretty decent, but like it's 1,000 rapier clone for like a specific archetype. Like it's not that important. I mean, like now they can have 1,000 rapier clone, and
How
it's
about the
just I guess
ninjas?
more Dragonite fuel.
How about the ninjas?
What, you think ninjas need 1,000 rapier clone? That's not like regular Sugikage.
No, I'm just saying, a lot of people complain the fact that they can't get Tsukikage because of those stats, and it's absurd rarity.
Oh yeah.
So, talk to
What do you
those
mean?
people.
I mean, the perfect pack is gonna be a reprint buddy rare, so it's probably gonna be easy as fudge to pull.
Well, yeah, but I have a feeling they're going to change a couple of reprints. Hopefully, they take out Aggressor.
Oh yeah, take out Aggressor and take out Legendary Brave Tsuku, please.
Take those out and replace them with more cards from the double trial deck.
No, Joey, it's reprints, not literally new, very new cards they
And
just
so those-
made.
You realize it's a version E. We're getting a version E because we're not getting the double trial deck, so that's where the cards are going to be.
But we're getting like if we
Oh,
get Fire
really?
Giant, we're getting
What
all
the
the
hell?
cards anyway.
Yeah, on the cover of the English one is the Drum Bunker Dual Wield.
And Astrolux.
Oh yeah, and Astrolux.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. So we're not getting the double trial deck. That's actually a little bit disappointing.
I think we're still getting
Yeah,
Blue
that's
Shield.
really disappointing. Oh wait, then that means Blue Dragon Shield probably might be in the perfect pack.
Okay,
Blue
yes.
Dragon Shield's not in the perfect pack.
Joel mentioned the
There's
lowest
only
is
four
5-9.
cards. So there's Astrolux, Drum Bunker, and two monster cards. Probably Fire Giant and Boomerang or something, or Fang Slade. Probably Fang Slade.
No, I
There's a
would
deep-
say Boomerang because
Wait,
Boomerang's
what?
been
There's a
showcased.
Dragon Knight 2/1 that auto kills 3 crit. Oh, we talked about this, Joel. Where were you?
I love that card. It's so ballsy.
I know. We literally talked about how it fucking destroys Seeger.
But no one cares about Aggressor.
Considering all the Vita reprints have alternate arts, I doubt they're going to change them.
Who cares about Aggressor?
People that play aggressive.
Zane wants the reprints. Also, it's confirmed we're getting 4 double trial decks cards, Joey.
Oh my god, 4 cards. Weren't we getting like 15 new cards altogether? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I don't want to be missing out.
So do you guys want to go into a quick Q&A now?
Yeah, I'd say Q&A and then hit it for the night because I have to do a project tomorrow. Actually, wow, I don't have that much work. Alright. The project I don't consider a project. School is lovely, guys. So we'll move into a Q&A and then we'll hit it for the night. No, Joel, Bushido does not care about Aggressor. It's a terrible card and it should never have been made.
I prefer Dispersal to Aggressor.
Yes, because Dispersal is actually really freaking good. I mean, even now, Dispersal, I think, even though it's like, oh, Penetrate's not that relevant, this card's still better than Aggressor, in my
Penetrate's very
opinion.
relevant.
It's not as relevant
It's
as it
not
used to be.
completely relevant. Yeah, I said not
Five
as.
is one of the defensive decks.
Well, I have a Buddy Rare Jack. The one that I pulled like, what, 10 months ago in that box opening?
All right, guys, we have two questions. What's everyone's favorite deck to play, and do you plan on uploading any games in the near future?
I As for games, I'll see if I go to locals on Friday and record some.
Same.
And,
I'll be there. I'll be there as well this Friday. You have to go on Friday.
and everyone's favorite deck to play, I could definitely say Devlin's is Dual Dragons right now. CJ's is Twitter.
CJ's is Gold Ritter. Jake's is Armor Knight Ace.
Is it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, he plays it more than his Dungeon Adventures and his Skull Warriors.
What about Death?
If I pulled a Pokemon card in the buddy pack, then I'd probably eat it.
Well, he likes his Death, but like he doesn't know him always. He doesn't like it the most.
Yeah, I guess. He does like Danger World a lot.
Definitely my favorite freaking deck to play is Dungeon Enemies. So much fun, so much skill.
Warriors best deck.
That's Damien's deck.
And yes, we already answered do you plan on
No, he
games in your future? What would you guys do if you pulled a Pokemon card in a Buddy Fight pack? I would call Bushy Road and ask for my money back.
Oh yeah, by the way, my favorite deck to play, Black Dragons.
Are you racist?
Do you guys think we're going to get a team format for Spring Fest 50? I hope not. I mean, not hope not. I just don't
already
think
does
well.
what Demon Slay Barrier does.
Do I think we're getting a team format? No.
It's. I know what you mean, Damien, but it actually does stop return from the hand, which can help with the magical.
That's like one card. That's not even that good.
No. Hold up. Katana World gets an Oops clone as well, so
yeah,
that's
but
not
Katana
one
World
match.
can't afford the gates. They have to play Secret Swords. Better anyway.
Okay, true.
Thoughts on Eagle Ace, guys?
Eagle Ace is decent, but not completely relevant.
I'd say it's pretty nice.
And its stats alone are actually pretty good, though. 3/2/2, and I think it's still a size 0.
I mean, all the others have retained their size. I would assume he does too, which would mean it's actually pretty good.
You don't know. Maybe they think maybe they would think a 3K 2 crit in Danger World would be too good.
Oh yeah, I think the Ace deck is getting a bit cloggy, making too many cards.
I think the Ace deck is just fine with just Gargoyle and what's it called? Gargoyle, Cali, and regular Cerberus Ace. The person's not that needed.
If you guys can't tell, I'm excited for water.
What would Zane's just asking all these ridiculous questions. What's your reaction? What would your reaction be if you opened a pack of Buddy Fight and you got 5 Buddy Rares?
Okay, I made money.
Exactly. I mean, what am I supposed to think? I'm supposed to think, oh yeah, I'm gonna give these Buddy. I'm supposed to contact Bushy Road and say, hey, I was supposed to get 5 Buddy Rares. I'm not gonna complain.
Speaking of that, I actually know somebody. This actually happened. I know somebody. He vendors Buddy Fight at a store, right? And he got a box of set 3. I think it was set 3.
Yeah, and there were the 2 Buddy Rares in it, right?
3, and he pulled 3 Cerberuses.
Well then.
Yeah, I know. Set 3 they effed up a lot. I can believe that.
Nightmare Revive and Death Ruler Mastermind.
In your opinion, from games you played, what do you think is more competitive, 72s or Wizards? Wizards.
72s.
72s until set.
Really good card.
72. No, okay, he's speaking from this point on.
Oh, well then Wizards, sadly. Anything post set 5, I say 72s.
Wait, thoughts on Nightmare Revive and Death Ruler Mastermind?
Remind me what those codes do.
Which was Nightmare Revive again? What does that do?
I have no clue. Let me go look it up.
I don't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and
I'll look it up. I'll look them both up.
Those are definitely probably set 5 cards.
Yeah, they definitely are. I've heard them before.
I know. I don't remember what they do, though. Let's see, Nightmare Revive.
I'm looking up.
And I know, but I'm just making sure I can see it too.
Card. Cast cost, deal 2 damage to yourself. Choose up to 2 monsters with Death Ruler and its card name from a drop zone and put them to your hand. Well then, that's interesting.
2 life, right?
2 life.
I like
Yeah,
Mastermind
mythic
better
take
because
2
you
damage.
cast it when you have low life.
For their playstyle, I think the life's a bit risky, but it's not a bad card.
Oh, see
You
Master
let
Mode.
me know. Yeah, I'm looking that up too.
Well, either way, I think Mastermind might be the better of the cards.
Yeah?
Nightmare Revive is interesting. It's not bad, but it's
You're attack.
You can't play it at the top deck late game.
Yeah, Dad?
yeah.
Yeah, Dad?
Any other questions?
Okay, I'm back. Death Ruler Mastermind. Let me see.
It's the one that calls from the draw.
Oh, this current search field, you may call, oh, okay. Mastermind's the better of the two, but
Oh
I'm
my
not.
god. Zane. Enough of the buddy questions. Or the pack
Okay,
questions at
that's
least.
just spam.
What would
Ignore.
you do if you actually pulled a
I don't
buddy
pull the buddy
rare?
rare. What I did is I put it
The
in my
one
deck
like
and
in
sold
the
it after a month.
the one like in the anime. If I opened the buddy pack and I pulled a Bladewing Phoenix, I'd knock Kazane out and take Bladewing away.
You
I
see,
see somebody else.
you're asking me if I pulled a buddy rare in theory, and in theory,
No,
I pulled a buddy
he's
rare.
saying like, what if it was like in the show, like where it glows and then a buddy comes out and now you have a
Well,
buddy
then
for
it would
life.
be weird when everyone has the same buddy at an event.
Exactly.
Well,
It would be
then.
like the drum situation, like when what's it called? Jin stole Gao's deck, and then it was like really weird when like you saw the other drum and it was like purple or
Matsu's the best,
something.
the best character in the show.
Yes, Jin Magatsu is the only character that doesn't actually suck the balls of the plot.
Actually,
Do you think Solomon's Great Barrier is a more viable card with the cards that search and set spells?
I used to think that, but I think Paruko is actually one of the best players I've seen in the show.
Oh yeah, she's definitely smart as hell. I cannot believe how well she played, and then got sacked by Gao. It wasn't luck. It wasn't luck, according to Gao. It wasn't luck. It's not like he just drew the one of in his deck. It's not luck.
His comments is like, oh yeah, he's gonna draw Gargantua.
Yeah, like he says, "Oh, I didn't top deck. You just drew a one of." You fucking lying bitch. But Solomon's Great Barrier. I mean, wait, what? There's a card that searches set spells. What? Wait.
Yeah, there's a card that searches set spell. That's why it's valuable.
Wait, couldn't you just search with Mary Sue because it's still a spell?
Yeah. I don't see why you want to play Mary Sue in 72 Pillars, though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. But like still, but yeah, Solomon's Great Barrier is actually definitely a pretty good card depending on the deck you make it
Honestly,
with.
I would say it's better in that deck, but I think the Noisy Dentru is better in that deck. The reason is you can call the Searcher, then bounce him and call him again for another free plus.
Oh, you're talking about
The one from set 1.
Oh, the one that's set 1. Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you were
so
talking about like
that's
the
why
Street Rider, like Eligos or something.
The card that what's it called? That card that gives you Gauge, the Bold Retaliation, that when you hit them.
Oh yeah, that thing.
It fuels Gauge for Noisy Dentrum plays.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what are you talking about?
Well, Solomon Eco goes, everyone has same buddy, there can only be one.
Well then, I guess we all have Systemic Dagger Dragons as buddies or something?
And the Pillar Searcher only costs 1 gauge. So?
There's a Pillar of Fire Searcher?
No, the 72 Pillars Searcher for sets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was saying you can run a Noisy Dentrum with it, the set 1 set spell, and return it to hand and get another set spell.
That's a 3-gauge combo, but yeah. You can.
Only twice, how do I English? Joel. But you guys sure you don't have any other questions? I mean, once again, you can ask us any questions about the what you want to see in the channel, anything such as the sort.
All right, I'm back.
We went to
Dang, man.
TBI.
What did I miss?
By the way, Devon, we answered for you, but like just to make sure, what's your favorite deck to play right now?
Dual Dragons.
Yay, got
Okay,
it
well
right.
answered.
Dun dun.
In comparison to Mary Sue, cost less gauge and
Yeah,
stuff.
like
Well, I know
honestly,
that.
with the set spell combo, you're paying 3 gauge, but you're also getting 2 cards in hand.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying you're paying 3 gauge.
Also, if you have that size 2 out, the Genjo Saki clone, it's only 2 gauge.
Mm.
After, oh man, I'm
Oh,
proud of Dual
the
Dragons.
spell filter is a size 1?
The size 1, yeah, with 5k attack.
Damn.
I'm proud of Dual Dragons today. They defeated Gold Ritter today.
I mean, I literally told you in when the car on the way to Joey's house, you would literally wreck them because if you bring out Demon Go to Arc against Ritter, you win the game because he's stuck on one attack and you can literally block 2 of them or more.
That is true.
Fighting Spirit best deck. Oh my god, I'm gonna kick Joel in the nuts.
It's Joel. I'm sorry, I don't remember there being a Yu-Gi-Oh card in Buddy Fight.
It's
There's no
not even
Yu-Gi-Oh
called
card in
Fighting
Buddy Fight.
Spirit, it's called Battle Spirit. Learn your cards, Joel.
What do you think of the alternate art nice one? Best thing Bushiroad's ever done, except memes.
I think they care more about the
Somebody's
Oh,
gonna
well.
post on the Facebook. I'm calling this right now. Somebody's gonna post on the Facebook of friggin' Terumi and them like screaming at her.
Oh god.
I'm calling it.
We need more memes.
Literally, now I just want to see a Forever Alone card in Magic World. And my life will be complete.
What?
If Bushiroad could make another world, what world would they have and what style would it have?
Honestly,
No.
I want to see a world that has a mechanic that changes your opponent's sizes.
That would throw so many people off.
That would be a little annoying because then it could start abusing size gap, which would be fucked up. And I don't want any rules in this game being abused because then people will start thinking it's broke.
Mechanic.
But if they had to make a world, okay, the world would be, and this sounds incredibly cheesy, Water World. I wanted not Water World, Aquatic World. I wanted like a Atlantean based like.
Waterworld, triple rare, Kevin Costner.
So
What?
basically,
Shut up. No,
So
but I was
basically,
thinking the style would be is like they can start like having like what I would think like like I was gonna think like they have their own abilities called like underwater, where like if you like they have like their
Well,
own
we
like
already have
way to
water though.
like
It's
dodge
Katama.
attacks. I know that, but we can actually expand this. Shut up. That's only an element, isn't like
Okay,
just like for
this
this
is a
art.
fan world I made actually, but what's it called? I actually made a
World
world.
World?
No, I made a world called Nature World. Basically, I tried to make it like as close to as like an actual world would actually be for Bushy Road. It has 2 mechanics. The first mechanic is the what's it called? It's basically a world based on buffing, right? The first mechanic is what's it called? Beasts, which is the Dimension Group Police mechanic, the old one from Vanguard, which is when they attack and have a certain power threshold, you get an ability, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the second mechanic, which is a more interesting one, is it's called Druids, right? And basically, what they do is they have really weak stats, but you can when you call them, you can pay. Okay, you can call them normally, and none of them cost like any gauge except for one of them that I've seen so far. And when you call them, you can pay gauge and put them face down as a really powerful creature for a turn. So, for example, let's see if I actually have it on here.
So, in a sense, it's like Great Nature from Vanguard.
No, it plays a lot differently.
No, I'm getting the fact that the creatures don't die; they revert to their weak forms, right?
Yeah, I'm trying. I have
You
a work
basically
file.
flip the card over, transforming it into a token that has high stats, and then at the end of the turn, it flips back into its regular weak self, right?
Yeah, so basically, one of the cards I have is what's it called? Druid of this what's it called? Druid of Winter Mammoth, or Druid of the Mammoth, and then like a certain name. So basically, he's a 6/2/6 size 3 with no cost, but you can pay 3 gauge and put him face down as a 10/3/10 double attack for 1 turn.
What? Seems kind of OP.
But it's only for 1 turn though. It's not like other
But I mean,
cards.
you would also have to gauge all their spells accordingly, and their Draconic Charge Clone, etc.
Yeah, and honestly, it gets shut down by like nulls and shit. But there's also another card I have. It's a size 1. It's called Druid of the Rabbit Moonsong, I think is what I named it. Size 1, 3/1/1, and whenever a druid, whenever a face down card you control turns face up, you can return it to your hand.
That's not bad.
That'd be pretty interesting.
And of course, the other archetype's called Feral, by the way. Of course, they have the Feral gets +4/+4 Drago energy because they're based on buffing, so they get power creep in that area.
Oh, okay.
All right, so what I was thinking for a world would have been like underwater world, and they have this thing what I would call like, I don't know, dive, where like they go like, instead of like allowing themselves to die, you can pay some kind of cost, and then you can send them to the drop, and they'll come back at the end of the turn. And like they would be like pretty, and then but then the next turn, but then they would immediately die the next at the end of your next turn. So like if you just wanted to keep them for that turn, or like make them waste like some kind of like counter removal, it would be like just like that. But like it would still come at a cost.
I have a card idea for you too. It's size 3. It costs 3 gauge. It's called Kevin Coster.
Stop
It has
doing
an axe.
this.
You can pay 1 gauge and discard a card. It's called Piss Water. That your opponent loses 2 life.
What the fuck? What is wrong with you?
Wow, new question.
Actually, I too have my own idea for a world.
Well, before we get into that, new question. Who's excited for Hero World?
None of
Oh
us.
my god, Paraco's buddy is insane. I like the card.
Oh yeah,
already.
Takusuke. I
Yeah,
literally
Takusuke,
talked about this
I like
the
him
whole
a lot
time. The
because
fact that it allows you to look at your opponent's hand for confirmation is retarded.
No, basically, what's it called? What's the name? It's a card that rewards you for being knowledgeable about the game.
I know.
I know, right? Like, it's insanely good. But yeah, back to the what if you would have a world, what would it be? Because I want to talk about this world. So, like literally, I just want to put it out there. Like, if there would be a world I want to come out, it would be Inferno World, which is a fire-based world, opposite of Jalen's world. And basically, the mechanic of that world would probably be like.
Well then.
They have 2 different mechanics. One of the mechanics would probably be like when the card enters the field, you burn for 1 damage, and then if you do, and then like you burn for 1 damage, and then they all get an ability. If you do burn for damage, you can pay 1 gauge to get a certain ability. Like for instance,
I'm really curious about board, by the way, or ride, whatever people want to call it. I'm wondering if like the card actually turns into an item, or if it stays a monster. Because if it stays a monster, then you can just like death grip it and make you negative crazy.
That's true.
Honestly, I think it's going to become an item.
Yeah, I think the way she did it, because Gal never, when he attacked her, it didn't like destroy Takusuke or anything. So I think it's because
No, I mean it equips it. It equips it, but I'm wondering, does it stay as a monster or an item? Because
I think they'll specify that, but I don't think. I mean, Gao has played like Dragonic Thunder and stuff before, so he would have destroyed Takuchu or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
Takuchu? No, guys, wait 1 second. Okay, you guys know how Hero World has that counterattack spell?
Yeah.
Yes.
Justice will prevail.
Yes, that microphone. Okay. Well, remember how Drum's attack didn't go through, but he got counterattacked and killed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would infer that it has at least 3/3 stats. Am I correct?
Yeah, that would
Wait,
infer
wait.
that it
What
has
what what what
3/3.
what what dragon attacked it? South of Rapier?
Drum.
No,
Okay.
Drum attacked it.
Oh, Drum did. Okay, so yeah, it has 3K attack and one. That's
No.
ridiculous.
No, it has at least 3K attack and 3K defense.
At
But
least
the
3K
weird thing
attack,
was,
and it
no, the
has
weird
one
thing
crit,
is,
a really
no,
busted ability, and it only costs one to equip.
no, no, no. No, the weird thing is, though, that when Gao used Boomerang Dragon to attack her, she took the damage.
It's
Is the defense?
probably like a 3-1-1.
No, but then then how would she avoid taking damage when Drum attacked? That's the point.
Oh man, that's weird.
That's why I'm trying to figure out what is
Oh,
the stat.
Maybe the spell Justice Provoke gives more than +3/+3.
She said it was plus
Yeah,
3.
she never specified what it did, how much power
No,
it gave.
she said it gives +3/+3. I could find it right now.
Oh yeah, she did say that. Wait, no, wait. Now I remember. She did say +3/+3.
That's really weird.
That's what
So I'm
confused
get no. Hold up. How is that confusing? If it has at least
maybe
3K,
one of the
if at least
maybe
if
like
it
one
has
of
at
the
least
monsters like
3K
Solar Panel
defense,
Man.
it used a Drago energy clone, so it went to 6K, and then Boomerang, who has 3K, attacked it, so that's why I was able to hit.
No, Boomerang has 2K attack.
That's the thing is 2K.
Maybe,
Okay, then that could have
one of
just
the
been a
cards-
show fuck up. It doesn't mean that there's something
No.
weird going on. The show
Maybe
fucked
one
up.
of the
Guys, hold on. This is just my theory. Maybe that certain card has an ability that increases its defense when it.
That's what I was about to say, mate. Don't interrupt me.
What the fuck?
I want to put in my ideas. Be quiet. Maybe. But here's my prediction, and here's what my theory is. I think that card specifically has an ability that increases its defense when it's targeted by a spell.
It wasn't targeted by a spell. Well, maybe, yeah.
Well, justice will prevail targets the monster being attacked. So in a sense, the caster's spell is targeting it, so it doesn't have to be targeted by the opponent's spell. But that would be a lot of
But
cards.
then, like, that'd be so awkward. You're doing.
Yeah, I would really I don't see that happening. That's the issue.
All I see is maybe it's a show fuck up, or maybe it is some kind of defense raise, or maybe for some reason, or maybe, oh wait, no, this could be a theory. Maybe when it's equipped as a weapon, it cannot be destroyed by an attack. So maybe it does have 2K defense, but since it remained on field after the Drago energy, that's why it was counterattacking Drum.
Yeah, well,
No, but she would have taken the damage, but she didn't. That's the thing I'm trying to figure out. She never took damage.
When you equip something, I don't think they can destroy it.
So wait,
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It probably was hit 5K, like when, or something.
No, I'm taking that. It's like a soul guard with Seeger.
Joey, what if it's a different type of Draco Energy clone, like a more broken one? Like it's +3/+3 counterattack and negates destruction.
Well, it wouldn't stop damage because the monsters, when you receive damage while equipped with something like a monster, the monster isn't destroyed. You just take damage.
I know, like when you attack like those defense
What I
weapons,
think
like
it relies on is the secret of the board effect when you ride on top of the monster. I think we need to wait for that before we can go into this anymore.
True.
yeah, but we need like confirmation of its stats and exactly any abilities or anything like that. We just need we need to see Taco Chew now because this is just getting a bit confusing.
Taco is gonna be amazing though. Like that ability alone, like makes it busted.
I know, like that's actually a really good thing. Like it's actually in Taruko. I'm so glad. I really like Taruko now. Not even just as a character, but like as a player, she was very
I got
respectable.
respect for Buddy
Actually
skill.
analyzed
Like,
all the fights with Gao, and she learned how he played and did that perfectly. Now, if only you could avoid your opponent top decking like a little bitch.
Yeah, basically Galwism just basically destroys her own freaking logic.
She had the perfect strategy, and then Suzuha like, "You made a mistake, and you didn't like talk about like how." Like, you didn't go in vivid detail about how the Gargantua beat you. I was like, okay, who wants to go in vivid detail of how you got top decked to death?
Hey, what you call it? I like how Gao tried to hide it. Like,
Hey guys,
that's
we got someone who likes the infamous solar panel man.
Solar panel, man.
Oh my
When I
god.
literally saw that, I was like, I swear to
Oh
God,
my
I
god.
don't
Okay,
want
guys, listen
anything.
to this. Night counter. You may spell. You may only cast this card when your opponent has a size 2 or less. No, when opponent's size 2 or less monster attacks, and you have a Dragonite on your field. Pays 3 to gauge. Counter. Destroy all your opponent's size 2 or less monsters on the field.
What is that for?
Hello? It's for
Dragonite.
Dragonites. Dragon World.
Oh, yeah, I saw that card
Okay,
before.
it's a power ray maximum, pretty much, on your opponent with a counter for 1 more gauge.
Oh, yeah, I remember that card.
That's going to be ridiculous, especially with Hyperion giving you the gauge back.
Oh crap.
Well, think about how much gauge that would all take. And
The only issue I have with the card is they're forced to be attacking with a size 2 or less monster.
Wait, there's a Dragonite named Hyperion. What's next? Dragonite
So
Venus.
that's the weapon we saw.
That's the weapon. That's
What's
the
next?
weapon.
What's next? There's gonna be
Hyperion.
Dragonites named after the and named after planets now.
No, that's the name of the item. The actual cart, although I didn't get the 1,000 rapier clone, it was like named something horse.
It's a Mad Horse Dragon.
Yeah, Crazy Horse or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Dragonite Crazy Horse. That
Dragonite Crazy Horse, yeah.
Crazy Horse.
That's one of the horse.
But it's not. But Dragonites look pretty good. Anyway, any more questions from anyone else? Also, Solar Panel Man is garbage, and Hero World is garbage.
No, I mean, he has 2 crit, and Hero World looks like a bunch
Oh my
of...
God! So does the goddamn writer. But we're not gonna praise every.
No,
card.
no,
no. Oh my god! Oh my god! You guys have to see this to believe this.
What?
What?
Hey, check. It's on the chat.
Oh God, no! I've already seen Gauntlet Sword. Don't tell me. Don't.
It's a double rare.
You're lying. I have to see this for myself.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
level
That's what
13. It's a double rare.
Garbage card. That rarity.
Gauntlet Sword is a double rare.
The double rare.
Yeah.
Why? Why, Bushy? Why? Why you do this?
Oh, that's gonna be my whole binder full of them now.
What? Why? This is literally like one of the worst cards I've ever fucking seen in my life. If you're a farmerless life, you may not pay this card's call cost. Call cost, pay 3 gauge. 433. I was like, why the fuck is
Well,
this
it's
exist?
free, I guess, when you have five or less life.
When you have 5 or less life, who the fuck wants to use this?
Yeah, instead of that, why not just play a Fracture Head Dragon? Literally 2k less defense, only 1
Exactly.
gauge.
Let's fuck this thing.
This freaking thing is only best late game.
It's not even a red dragon.
Some golden dragons. That fuck this card.
It's not even a red dragon.
Wait 1 second. This is a 4/3/3 size 1. I'm surprised you guys have not connected this, but isn't Burning Lance Dragon a 4/3/3 size 1 for 2 gauge?
Well, this guy is free
Yes,
if
but
you don't
this
have
card's
any five or less
worse.
life.
Which is why it's dumb they made this.
Yeah, it's only better late game.
It's not even better in any situation. It's fucking garbage. It's better late game because it's a free 3 crit monster, but who wants to wait that long for a 3 crit monster?
Gao.
Shut up.
He's going to play it.
He's gonna play it.
Well, of
yeah.
course, Gao would love to play it because he's just gonna use it like at the best moment. They'll be at 8 life. Oh, I top deck this, and I already got a game.
Here we go. He's gonna pay 1 life for some spell or monster or something, and then he's gonna pay 2 life for Drum Sword. He's down to 5, calls this thing for free, and then attacks through, and then uses Roaring Splash for the win.
By the way, that Drago energy I was talking to you guys about for 72 pillars is called Biffle.
Biffle, I'm done. Everything in Magic World's a reference.
It's
Or just a
literally
really-
it's literally like some guy like tipping a fedora.
That's awesome.
What is it? 72 pillar Creed Darkblade? First we have some guy with Crocs, and now we got Mr. Fedora. Goddamn Crocs. I guess that's why they're demons, right? They're to make you salty.
Oh my god. Anyone else have any other questions for us? A single question. Any.
Yeah. Let's see them questions, bruh.
The quest for questions.
Let's play 21 questions.
Don't forget to leave likes. We like likes.
Everyone less likes, and you just make. and you support the stream. You support the stream. Just put a like. You like us, put a like. You like Buddy Fight, press like.
Every like tells us that you appreciate what we do.
I'm disliking this video.
What?
Damien, that's rude, especially since you're a part of it.
You mad?
Now I'm tired.
Hey, Joey, you and me both.
Oh yeah, before I jump into anything else, let me know what you guys think about the idea of starting a segment about helping new players get used to the game and proper supplies, what they should know, etc. is needed to play the game at a fairly competitive
Especially
level.
since next year in January, Buddy Fight will finally be 1 year old.
Yeah,
What's it called? One little bit of advice for new players: don't build control decks. Please don't.
Yeah,
There is no such thing as a control deck in Buddy Fight,
build hyper offensive decks.
I'll take control decks.
except
Oh,
for
Damien.
Asgard.
Devon.
Asgard's bad.
Damien, Damien, you said don't take. You said don't build control decks. Does that mean my decks are fake?
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
do your decks focus on getting more than one attack, like 3 attacks in one turn? Because it's not a control deck.
No.
A control deck is something that doesn't do any damage until they get their win con out.
I know. It just slowly.
I know. It's like something
Honestly,
like,
If
like
I really wish they changed the heavenly swords, like that heavenly thing. What's it called?
The 500
The
swords.
horn for Asgard.
Right.
Instead of stupid elementary school clause, they should have changed it. Pay 1 gauge, search your deck for Fimbulwinter, then you can discard a card and search your deck for Ragnarok if you do.
okay, no, we don't give a searcher that can be abused. It would probably be pay another gauge if you want to add the other one.
No, it'll be like.
We're not
2
trying
more
to be
things.
retarded here. God.
Just make it pay
No,
2
okay,
gauge.
Joey,
Make
not
it
2
pay
more.
2 gauge and
Then
get
this
both.
part makes sense.
No,
Honestly,
take 2 more
What do you
games to
think
get
of some of the new stuff we'll reveal will affect the meta?
Honestly,
Yes, a lot of this shit.
searching for actually, if they swapped it as well, if it searched for Ragnarok and then you're for an elementary school student search for Fimbulwinter, it'd be better as well. Because like Fimbulwinter, you have a lot of time to draw, and you can just Fimbulwinter Loki to get Ragnarok online right away.
No,
But you're not
Jalen,
always gonna have Ragnarok when you need it.
Jalen, it says how.
How do you think? Oh, it's all the 72 new support is going to allow them to actually be like near top shit. I mean, obviously Dungeon Mix is still going to be in there, but who gives a crap once you're not playing matchup because 72s can wreck house.
Solomon is a shitty. Solomon's Great Barrier is garbage.
No.
I didn't say anything about it. What do you think we will ever see Tarami again? I hope not.
I don't care.
Okay, honestly, Set 6 is
Honestly,
probably gonna have.
I didn't think she was that interesting of a character. I
I'm
think they
calling it
wanted
now.
to make us feel bad for her, but I didn't give a fuck.
I'm calling it now. Set 6 is gonna have Legend World support.
I call it now. Dungeon World gets more support in Set 6 as well.
Okay, I'm gonna name all the worlds for Set 6 right now. Hero World, Darkness Dragon World, Legend World, Dungeon World. No Dragon World.
Nope.
I hope to God.
With Dragon World, unfortunately, because they have to get in every set. Like, so
No, we should have. No, they need to be smart, and as soon as we hit the 5 mark, they should stop making so much.
No, honestly, Gao's gonna lose to Suzuku. Because Gao's gonna lose to Suzuku because Distortion Punisher is literally made to counter Roaring Slash.
Yeah, it really is. I mean,
pretty
even that shows it. It's funny
that is
because
one-
even the art shows it. They're facing opposite directions. Their swords pointed at each other, and it's a counter. So
Yeah, like Gao's gonna face Tsuku. Gao's gonna try to win the game with Punisher, and then Tsuku's gonna use Distortion and kill him.
it's gonna be like, what you talking about? Cast.
I'm calling
oh,
it.
what you call it? Man, I want another set with Danger World support now.
Okay, literally, someone asking, how bad is 1-to-1?
Which one's 1-to-1 again?
Fuck. Isn't it the Suzu spell?
Oh, me see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like the. No, wait, no.
No,
It's
it's a
that
set spell
card
that
with.
gives
It's that
crit to
card
both
with
weapons.
Gao and
Yeah.
Nobu on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that one.
I hate that
It's
card.
not good.
I hate that
It's
card.
honestly not good.
I
You're
What does
hate
it
that
do?
dispensing.
card.
Okay,
It,
in a set spell, if both you and an opponent have an item, both items get +1 crit. So it's meant to go with.
Okay, fucking stupid. Why
It's
would
meant
you
to.
even do that?
It because if you have Drago Ensign, it hits for 4 crit.
I don't give a fuck.
but I thought Navarro was gonna ride on Hyperion like a
You
cool guy.
don't benefit your opponent. Any card where you're wasting a card just to help your opponent is just ass.
Yeah.
But they don't know that.
1-1 is honestly only there if you want to troll. Did anyone hear Davida say our last player is on ice? Is it Kiri again? I'm calling it. No, it's not Kiri. He's in the hospital. If they got him out the hospital and he went right back to disaster, that's just a waste.
That really is.
Okay, there's a card I was looking for. Shadow Cat.
It's probably gonna be that guy who took like Zanya's buddy and shiz, the really flamboyant teacher guy. One with the green hair. It's probably him, or maybe he's not gonna be him because I don't know. Maybe because he's an adult, he'll be entered. I don't know.
Their last
Okay,
player.
can someone explain to me in the episode why those freaking demon-looking people are just criminal fighters? I'm like, these look like actual monsters from
TDF.
World.
Their last player is Gremlin. He's playing deep.
It could be Gremlin.
No, it is Gremlin.
Yeah.
He's
Gremlin.
deep.
I thought they divided the disaster team in two, so he could be on the other one.
No, the other team consists of Sakura, Ryuga, and Tasuku.
Isn't Rauga the one with the Vide and class?
No. Davida is on a team with.
Oh no! If
Vita,
on one of their teams, then what's it called? Then
I
the
can tell you the team.
the last person has to be Tasuku then.
No, I'll tell you the team members. Because they show the two teams. It was Ryuga's team versus. Let me go see the preview again. But it wasn't the Oni team. It was a different team. The two teams are Ryuga with Goku and Tsuku in his armor, and then we have Shido, Davida, and Retsu / Gremlin.
Wait, wouldn't that not make sense though? Because you have 7 team members now. You have
No,
Ruga.
6. Remember the girl left?
No, because there's 7 team members. There's Kyoya, who's playing. Kyoya, Sophia, Ruga, Gremlin, Davide. What's his name?
No, Kyoya's not playing. He's the host of the tournament.
Kyoya's?
Wait,
Yeah,
so,
Yeah,
so the second disaster force team is Rauga, that vice president girl, and that flamboyant guy?
No.
The
Team 1.
guy.
Okay, guys. Team 1. Team Purgatory is Ruga, Sophia, which is the vice president girl, not the one that's gone, and Tasuku in armor. That's Team 1. Team 2, which is the one we saw, not in the preview, but at the end of the episode against the Oni brothers, is consisted of Shido, Davida, and Gremlin.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Gremlin's playing the deep attribute, by the way.
Gremlin is playing deep, yes, because he's on the deep impact.
But what is that vice president playing? Is she playing wizards or any type of magic?
No fucking clue. We don't know.
she's most likely playing
Oh, yeah.
Garden Dragon, but
If you
no
guys
problem.
want spoilers, I could tell you, guys. If you guys want spoilers, I could tell you the third team member to Noboro's team.
Everyone who doesn't want to hear this, close your
I know
ears.
it.
We'll give you 10 seconds.
You ill-mannered rungle?
The answer is Kazane.
That's right.
Oh, wait, that was fucking obvious. Damn it, that's not
So-
spoilers.
Sophia is either playing the new water deck, or she's
No,
playing
I
Wizards.
doubt it.
No, wait, hold on. Isn't Sophia in the artwork of the Alternate art. Oops.
No,
Oh.
No.
that's
No, not at
Um.
all.
What work are they
Oh,
imagining so
so
far?
why is Bushiroad still making ice jokes? I mean, will the Buddy Monster be Ice Blade Joker again? No. From what we saw, he was still with Kiri when like they escaped and shit. So it
Yeah,
doesn't seem like someone else has him.
Iceblade Joker can't make jokes if he's in that new personality.
No one cares about his stupid bad pun jokes.
I like it.
Gremlin has pretty deep impact. I bet it goes deep in his opponents. Okay. Zane sucks at jokes.
Guys, Zane, this is PG-13.
Honestly,
The guy who
the,
thinks decks
the
should
people that
be
are playing
people,
water is
basically
either
he's saying all
Sophia
decks should be
or
autopilot.
no, no.
Hey, Mark Rivera has a point.
The people who are playing the water deck for Katana is either Sophia or the girl that hangs out with Jimagatsu. Forgot her name.
No, it's Kazana. You have to pay attention to the Japanese opening.
No, I'm talking about the one that plays the water deck, not who's on
Oh.
his team.
Oh, okay.
He's eventually gonna play the water ninja.
Yeah, Quadrant Ninjas.
I would assume it's the girl in
Megumi,
one of
that's her
the
name.
other club.
I
What's
assume
her
it's
name?
the Jin Magatsu.
Well, Jimagatsu
Yeah,
is
what's her
not playing
name?
water. Like he's just playing pure
Well,
skulls.
obviously, he could be playing the new Water Skull Warriors, but he's not gonna be playing Water specific.
Yeah.
I know he's gonna probably show up, of course, the Underworld Searcher and all those new cards,
That
probably.
Underworld Searcher is so. I already explained why it's so good. It does so much
Yeah,
things.
I know, man. We know.
You do not know.
Yep. And it's all
Yeah,
for
but yes, Mark Rivera does have a whole point. Yes, he's basically Gremlin said all decks should be autopilot.
You mean like Dragon World?
Okay, you can stop now.
You mean like actually Dungeon World's more autopilot than Dragon World right now.
Dungeon Mix.
Dungeon Mix is more autopilot. Dungeon Mix is literally dump your entire hand, play Tetsuya, Drum, or Phoenix, and Glory Seeker, and hit for 11/10.
Yeah, because that took skill.
Actually, it does take some amount of skill because like any kind of disruption at all just shuts Dungeon World down. Like if you Hades Fall Tetsuya and they don't have another one, they're dead.
if you start like stopping any like initial attacks, like when I've dungeon explosioned, then they just fall apart.
Death Grip Tetsuya takes 6, hit you for 10, GG. Like I said, like Dungeon World's gonna collapse after Set 5 comes out. All the control decks are just gonna wreck it.
Yes, but then someone's gonna figure out some innovative way to make it better or something.
Okay, how about this? I play the Wizard set spell. You're never getting Form Party off because I'm gonna negate every single mission you play
Oh,
after it.
yeah. Well, then if you put it like that.
Or I'm gonna consistently get Hades Fall in a consistent field. You can't get rid of a Pillar of Fire with a
Okay,
7K double Soul Guard wall.
Oh snap!
Gremlin's line is hilarious since his favorite world is one that isn't really autopilot.
The Darkness Dragon was actually like a skillful deck.
Yeah, it is.
The fuck, Joey? Are you asleep? Holy shit, he's asleep. Joey,
I think Joey
wake
died.
up.
No, he's
I'm
moving.
not asleep. I'm just listening. God.
Everyone
Are
on
you
the
playing
stream.
recording? I don't even see you like moving.
Because I'm
Yeah,
listening.
I was about to say it was gonna be a repeat like Jake.
No, I don't snore. I
yeah,
don't.
but then since he was the one in charge of the stream, it would have been bad if he fell asleep because then we would never
10
have been able.
o'clock. Yeah, that would be bad, but I'm not Jake. I don't fall asleep.
I think Joey should put like a cardboard like stand up of like a creepy ass face behind him.
I'm not going
But we're not
to.
really getting much to work with.
I think that's pretty
Oh,
much everything to cover it, really.
yeah. We just wanted to give a little update to you guys so you didn't feel like, oh,
What's Tona
where are you
OP?
guys
That's
at?
all you guys need to know.
Wait, what's OP?
Tona.
Oh, magic.
I'm about to go do something. I'll be back.
Doesn't compare to Katana or Darkness
The darkness.
or Dragon Knight, but Armored Dragons can go die in a hole.
No,
I
Dragon Knights
like
are
set
better.
5
The
because like it
Dragon
actually has the least support for Gamakado we've ever had in a set.
What, Dragon World?
No, I mean like the least support for Gal Mikado. Because like
Oh,
half the Dragon World is being taken by Naboru, right?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, like since Tasuku's gone, I don't think we're gonna get any Jackknife support anymore.
You got Dragonic Trust, really
No.
bad spell.
I'm calling it set 6, Purgatory Knights Jackknife Dragon.
That would just be bad.
I don't call that because we do have Jackknife Drum coming, so maybe Jackknife inherits his power to drum and shit. I don't know.
That's how
Maybe
you
Drum's just getting about
No,
every
did
form of
somebody just say
existence.
that? Did somebody just say that Triple Wear Wizard is actually good? No.
No, they're kidding, dude.
No.
They're not actually being serious.
Let me see who it is. Oh, that was
Ego.
extremely broken. Well, that pretty much covers it. Right, guys?
Thank you all for coming out to the stream tonight. Thank you for still knowing that, for you guys still knowing that, yes, we're still here and you're still supporting us. So that's really great.
Thank you. Come again.
Well, that pretty much sells it, as they said. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more Buddy Fight videos. And don't forget, we'll be posting a lot of stuff upcoming, so thanks for watching. And Damien does the same thing to the ending as he does to the beginning. Bye, guys.